3. Like, they've got a lot of flex, and we'll get the Beastmaster picked up.
He's got all of that armor to be able to play with.
Mirage might be in some trouble. Oh, he's actually going to look for the play under the tower. The Glyph is keeping Topson alive for the moment. They won't get that re-aggro to potentially turn it back around. So Topson, great use of the aggressive Glyph, enabling him to secure first blood. Just
to be able to get it.
Dude, is it 300?
It was a few days ago.
Oh, God.
Body blocks mid lane, though.
Yeah, Topson's in a lot of trouble here. Can he play the distance, though? Continuing to keep that poison touch. And the Mirage, what can he do? He's got a Fairy Fire, but he's still going to be killed off regardless. So Topson will find another solo kill. He's up to level 6 now.
Just give it over to an SF that's got that sidekick onto him. It's basically like a super early Satanic.
Playing Kitrek's going to get Glimpse back. We'll actually be able to get out of range, but they weren't expecting Mirage's rotation. A much needed kill for Mirage to get involved in. They're still going to consider about chasing the Irie down under the tower, but with Glimpse still on cooldown, Kitrek will be able to keep his life.
They're just waiting for E.O.E to show himself a little bit more forward, and yeah, should be able to get the kill unless he gets a cookie over the top, but never mind that. Topson is just way too far out of control.
They are starting to bring the numbers mid, though. Are they really going to be able to protect the tower on Betrayed? It's falling incredibly low. Cookie once again to help get Mirage out to the right side. But it just seems like OG have firm control of this mid-map.
Topson is just so far forward, man. I'm a little surprised. Oh, actually, Glimpse back might be in a little bit of trouble now.
Even Shad's looking at TP in as well, just to help secure the kill. Feeling like they were potentially lacking the damage without him. So finally, Topson goes down. Mirage gets the streak as well, which is going to be really nice for the Tinies. What are we hoping the build's going to be here for Topson? He's got that mechanism queued up at the moment. Are we expecting a Greaves afterwards? Is he going to go even a different route and just sit with the mech?
Greaves feels pretty nice to me. I mean, as long as you're... I guess they have a decent amount of stuff, right? But...
Oh, I don't know if you were watching bottom, but they made the attempt on...
The Echo Slabs look cool down.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of minus armor, right? Just the 1 point in the presence of the Dark Lord. You've got the bad Juju. You've got the medallion. Oh, it doesn't seem like it just yet.
Lane Mirage.
Still a while away.
He's able to pop the smoke and retreat away. They won't continue to hunt the Tiny down because they're going to look to invade back inside their own jungle. They want to reoccupy the area. Meanwhile, Static Storm's going to get layered down with a toss, sending Topson back into the middle. They're lacking some damage at the moment. I'll secure the kill onto the eye. Now with Shad showing up as well. They play the distance to find the double in the end, but they're still going to be cautious. Resolution in combination with no one. They're going to be able to chase down Mirage. So in the end, OG, they will come out on top. I think another big thing is just the defensive items in regards to their repositioning. We already see a 4-staff getting queued up here for E.O.E. Wouldn't be surprised if Angel even wants to go down that route as well as mid lane Mirage. He's going to get the combo out onto Topson. They need to be perfect with the chain control. Let's see if they've got the damage. Well, Kitrak being able to fly on over with the tether will keep Topson alive.
There's a lot of great synergy coming through with this draft so far.
Very nice Hawk scouting out all 4 members of OG. So they recognize they can jump Resolution under the tower. A quick initiation is going to be able to secure them a big kill onto the offlaner. Topson again. He's going to be glimpsed back.
I think Rezos might be available as well. It's just sitting on the courier behind that tower. So they made that jump about 5 seconds in time to be able to get that kill.
Raj going to be in some trouble. Omen's going to try and help reposition things to the cookie, but it looks like Topson off the back of the haze can easily chase him down, and Seb, he's not going to mess around as well. Happy with dropping the Echo Slam to secure the kill onto the Tiny. They might even look for more, wrapping further behind the objective. As Seb's going to look for an angle. Be cautious. Rezo's going to fly into the middle. The glimpse, but the BKB is going to be able to prevent that. Fisher from afar as well. Resolution is on the other side of the wall, but it will not matter. Those long right clicks coming out for the Marcy will finally shut down Shad's Drow Ranger. Looks like Betray going to look to try and make a play off the back of the smoke. With the Hawk Vision, they'll find the glimpse back on a Kit Track. A little bit awkward with the cookie. Raj, he's going to be cautious now. Just runs into multiple members on the OG lineup. As Mirage goes down with ease, Seb's going to be okay as well. Instantly healed back up to almost full. And Rezo's hunting. He doesn't have a unit to be able to bounce off. They might just turn to get the Helm of the Overlord creep instead. Plus 250, thank you, sir.
Just this Aghanim shard he feels is going to allow him to consistently be out there on the map. Maybe with the Philosopher's Stone that he's just been able to pick up, he might get a bit greedier.
Looks like Angel's going to try and lay down the Static Storm, and with Shad nearby, get the kill onto the Dazzle. They might be able to connect this into some damage onto the T1 tower as well. Actually, bottom lane, Resolution. Looking for the solo kill. Symmetrical's going to attempt to TP out, but it is not fast enough. And now back to mid lane we go as Mirage. He'll toss Seb to the middle, but that gets him closer for a bigger Echo Slam. As Seb now, once again with the fissures onto multiple members. Seb, he's going to be able to evade that attempt, moving over to the high ground. Mirage doesn't have the damage to blow him up. Oh, that's a cute okay, I think Rezo just saw him at the last second. He'll be able to leap on over, following up onto the high ground. No spot is safe for Mirage. They made that initial attempt onto Seb, and he's going to be the one that ends this little skirmish. What a read before Shad even TP's up to top. They're already expecting someone to be here, and he's like, what? They're already here? They are already top. There's no one. Mega killing streak. This two towers going to go down too fast as well for reactions. How do you mount a defense? So this tower's already gone down, and only quick reactions. Raj going to try and get the toss in, but Resolution, instant use of the BKB. Aurora's going to hold him into place, but it's not going to matter. No one force stuffs even further inside the base, as there's just no escape for Betrayed. With Shad, he's going to try and get some revenge, but Resolution protected with the Grave. Mortimer Kisses are getting laid down as well, but they are just shrugging off all of the damage.
With all the time that this is waiting, look at Seb. He's just hanging around on the top
Toss
side.
back, okay. No one. Not enough, though. They tried to go for that toss into Cookie to further reposition him under the tower, and fissure on 3 from Seb. Die back on Mirage, and this is... I might be the territory where you gotta call it. These buildings are falling pretty goddamn fast, though. Still 25 seconds without the Tiny.
No Tiny. Yeah, that's the big thing, right? Even the Solar Crest now for no one. This is great. He's like, oh, great. I've got like 3 people buffing me up.
Shad just revealed himself, and Resolution's not going to hesitate. Aurora used defensively. Shad's going to get back to the safety of the base. Symmetrical will not have the same fate, though. Resolution again jumps from afar. In some trouble, but that's where the Grave's able to come into play. Buying some space, but no one... you gotta deal with the Shadow Fiend, man. This guy's just pummeling into your throne. Only once again, preventing the Requiem. Now Shad's in a position to start to get the right-click damage off, but until Seb continuing to control their Drow Ranger, making sure she can never right-click for free. And that'll be all she wrote. A 26-minute victory coming out from OG.
We'll see. We'll see how we go. I'm keen to see what he's able to do with this mid-Oracle against the Shadow Fiend, that's for sure. Got all these pings throughout the map as well.
Glimpse back, Rezo. They're gonna... Oh my, look at the damage. Mirage finds a triple raise combo, and, well, that is a much-needed confidence boost for Mirage as well. Going Scepter in that TI game that he went for with the Oracle, so...
You don't think that was a bit of memes?
Well, you want to go memes?
Great, man.
No, I don't know. Well, oh, Angel, nicely done. Great micro from Resolution's going to be able to find the Undying inside the tree lane, so not going to be able to find anything. Does at least secure the rune for Thompson, who does have a bottle. Going to look to try and snag the regen. Oh.
Really not wanting Thompson to be able to get this one.
Oh, yeah, he went for the deny. Thompson, though, might be in some trouble with a Requiem charge up, but at the same time, Seb chucks out a concoction to hold Mirage back for the moment. They still got the zombies to slow Thompson down. They will be able to kill that one off for the moment. Thompson's got to look for the turnaround, but Mirage holding plenty of one charges. So they'll get the initial kill onto Seb. And Mirage, can he land the raise? I think got a glimpse of the Oracle looking to retreat away. Couple more ability spams. The Mirage is able to find it. Up to a killing spree already for the Shadow Fiend. So it's just a night and day difference here from his start.
Can't really gain aggro from those treants as they go underneath it. Seb, he's ready to make another play down here. Already charging up that concoction and should be able to land it.
They might be able to turn it around though. Look at the rotation starting to come out from Betrayed. They've got to own me. Require at least a stun to prevent Resolution from maybe TPing out, but they won't even need it because they're going to turn it back around on OG. Just the support duo, Seb and Kid tracking combination can now turn their attention over to Angel.
What he's looking to max out. So I think it's just those minor plays, right, that are setting them apart right now.
Seb, nice concoction onto 2. Still will get blown up though. Mirage dominating streak.
The mentality is they feel like, okay, if we can somehow make our way towards the late game, we're probably going to win because we're going to have 2 of these cores. I mean, they're against a Morphling and a Nature's Prophet as well though, right?
Yeah.
But
speaking of the Morphling top lane though, Mirage is looking to turn around off the back of the Requiem. Another combo of the Razors brings down Thompson. Now no one is he the one in trouble. Can always look to waveform TP up, but they've got the Thunderstrike to provide the vision. They'll lose sight of him for the moment. And that's where the Tombstone's able to come into play, and no one was resigned to his own fate, just hoping he gets the Tombstone before they kill him off. But beautifully done from Omi. He's even got to make sure that no little bit of gold is given over to Dire for free.
That Fate's Edict, once Thompson gets a point into it, is going to be very, very value. I mean, I'm assuming that he's going to get it once he hits onto this level 8 right now. Just the 1 point can be such value.
See if that damage is going to be enough. Symmetro's going to look to move in, but instantly canceling the Pulverize. Mirage is nearby, but there's not going to be anything he can do to act as a deterrent, and he too is going to be pretty cautious as well. Thompson, can he get in range here for the Fortune Zen? We'll be able to hold him in place for the moment. Symmetrical forced to act as a defensive barrier, just charging in, no hesitation, but that's going to cost him his own life. Omi wants to get involved as well. It's a static sword from afar. Shad, no hesitation with the horn. He's going to look to launch into the middle.
Nice glimpse.
And they'll get a +1 as well. But the glimpse, Omi was just able to get into range. And again, it's Mirage that's reaping the rewards. He's 8-0, and somehow he's only 100 net worth ahead of Resolution. Seems like Betrayed are ready to go. They really want to try and take this tier 1 tower. They'd love to get Thompson along with it as Symmetrical. Trying to charge on over, but it's just going to end short. They still were able to get vision of Clabs Thompson back, but with the Static Storm getting layered down, Thompson's going to be okay for the moment. OG, they've reacted. Multiple members looking to get into the middle. Except they're onto the Shadow Fiend. This is a huge streak if they can find Mirage with the charge in, but it's not enough to keep alive. And now Symmetrical just sends himself into the grave, digging his own. And now with the Undying as well, no escape for poor old Angel. A 3-0, and all of a sudden, what was a very minimal lead for OG is now blown very wide open.
And then they said, you know what we could do? We could just sit back and farm. You know, we've got a Nature's Prophet that can look to scale into the later stages, and Glyph has already been used, so he'll be able to get away.
And nicely done as well. As soon as they see a couple of heroes TP down bottom, Betrayed are able to get aggressive.
Again, OG, they understand the flow of this game. They're just saying, look, they're wanting to play a little bit more passively.
Man, that's so much damage. Oh my god. Alright, he's just, gonna look to try and use his Scepter to try and get on top of Resolution, who is gonna be forced to pop an early BKB, but Shad's in trouble now. Rezo's gonna stand strong. Meanwhile, inside the middle of the fight, they've been able to deal with the first life. Mirage, can he get in range for the Requiem's gonna look to try and charge it up with the tree line, but the follow-up damage is just not there. No one standing strong. He can look to turn waveforming over the tree line, looking to utilize the Primal Beast Replicate as well. They don't have the damage to bring down the Spectre for the moment, so no one is going to be cautious, just waiting for the rest of the boys to connect, and now they can go back up the higher ground. As Own Me, he'll be chased down. Angel will not have the same fate. He's happy with surviving, but they'll force out a buyback out of the Disruptor. Well, they want to go back in. Can they? They've got no ultimates.
I'm not sure if they can. Maybe they're just trying to catch a straggler.
They got the glimpse on Rezo, yeah. We saw that BKB use Pride, but I don't know, man. There's 5 dire heroes. You might be forced to run back away. Angel's gone. Own Me. Bye-bye, sir. No escape. Symmetrical wants to get involved as well, but he'll be a little bit too late to the parties. OG are not done just yet. The classic all up in their face. Just no time to react, no space for them to be able to find their items, as their base is now in shambles.
Really, the only thing holding them back might have been, you know, just a lack of mana. But, you know, Thompson, he really wants to be able to cast that Reign of Destiny, able to provide a little bit of that extra survivability as they take this lane, but, well, they're not even going to need it. And, of course, the glyph was popped previously as well, so just looking to go into this second lane of Rax. Trying to take it even quicker than the last game. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to do so, but this game is really starting to close in around Betrayed.
Just running alongside each other. They're going to see Radiant's Courier. They might get... they're going to at least know that some members aren't playing behind Shout at the moment. They'll do whatever he can to try and play around with the illusion. Duke and Shy, but that is not enough. Of all of OG are connected as 4. Oh, nice entry. But that pretty much feels like the only way maybe a team fight can turn back around if Mirage is somehow able to find a huge Requiem. So last set of barracks is now exposed, and no one in Resolution, both together, are just beating onto the barracks. No one's even going to drop the tombstone as well just to cover. What a stun! Seb! How? Stun onto 2. The instant follow-up from no one. Now they're going to push Mirage back inside the fountain, but this is mega creeps against the world. What can you do on Betrayed? And they know there's no way for them to find an angle back into this game. Congrats are called. OG will be the first team to qualify